Hi, folks. I'm Charlie Levy here with my partners Nikki and Kieran. We're here on WFAM MLB Talk Radio to talk about the Yankees-Red Sox rivalry. It's been a long history, and it's a dirty rivalry, somewhat dirty rivalry, and they got a 4-game set coming up this weekend, so we'll give you a preview on that. You can call in throughout the show at 203-833-1665. Call in, and we'll hope to take your call and talk about Yankees-Red Sox. Give us your questions and your thoughts. So let's get right to it. Kieran, so we got this big rivalry, this huge series coming up this weekend, especially with the Yankees well ahead of the Rays in first place and the Red Sox in third, just hoping to get that second wild card spot. So how do you think it's going to play out?
So these teams play 7 times in 10 days, and we know this rivalry can get very heated. Obviously, the fight last year, Tyler Austin charging the mound, and this rivalry gets very aggressive. And so 7 times in 10 days, they're going to be seeing each other a lot, and I would not be surprised if we had a fight.
Yeah, well, this rivalry took a new turn this year, especially with the first time they've played outside of Fenway Park or Yankee Stadium, playing in London this year, in London Stadium. And it was Yankees-Red Sox, two-game series. That was huge. High scoring, 30 runs scored. And the Yankees took them both. So the Yankees are leading the Red Sox in their season series this year by a good amount so far.
6-1.
It's 6-1. Yeah, the Red Sox have not done well. Oh, we got a call in here. Dave from Boston. Hi, Dave. How you doing?
I'm good. So obviously the Red Sox have not had the season that they planned, and so I was just wondering if the Red Sox are going to be sellers or buyers this trade deadline, and if they are going to be sellers, who are some players that could get something in return for them?
All right, that's a great question. Thanks, Dave. So the Red Sox, this trade deadline, I think they should be buyers, honestly, because they won the World Series last year, but they've not had anywhere close to the season they've expected or hoped, and they just need pitching. Nathan Eovaldi just came back from the injured list, but I think they need some more depth in their pitching rotation. Chris Sale has not pitched as well as people would have hoped this year. So it's an interesting series because this series against the Yankees, it's somewhat big for the Yankees, but it's huge for the Red Sox. How do you feel about that, Nikki?
It's definitely huge for the Red Sox. It's definitely huge because, they want to make this postseason push. They want to make it to another World Series, and the only way they can do that is they start winning. And, the Yankees, it always brings out the best of the Red Sox. It always brings out the best of the Yankees. And to see those two teams clash, once again, is so important. And, the Yankees, they have a superstar team right now. I mean, they're incredible. The Red Sox, they have the pieces, but they're not, molding well together. The pitching's not there. And so I think what needs to happen is the Red Sox, they're going to want to try to get some big names at the deadline. They might have to lose some players that, that have been known on the Red Sox. And I think that's the most important thing for them right now is to get the players that they need and to get the motivation that they need, get some momentum from this Yankees series and just keep moving towards the end.
Yeah, and for them, it's a huge stretch. So right now, Right now, they're in a series with the Rays. Then they have the Yankees, then they have the Rays, then they have the Yankees. And I feel like by the end of this, 14-game stretch, they'll know where they're sitting in the postseason, playing two great teams in 4 series.
And those are both two teams in their division.
They're in their division. They're two contending division teams. So the Red Sox are obviously starting to get on the right track, especially with beating the Rays last night, and they shut them out. They crushed them. And the Yankees lost to the Twins 8-6, so they're starting to get on the right track, but they need to start winning more consistently, and they need to start winning games that they are supposed to win, especially coming off of the series loss to the Orioles. The Orioles aren't contenders in any way this season. They need to win those games if they want to make a postseason push, which they're still trying to do. And the Yankees, they're obviously on the right track, 29 or 30 games over 500, and they're in first place over 9 games. 9 games over the Rays. So that is that. But I think that's all the time we have before we go to commercial. So here on WFAN, sponsored by Spectrum, here to talk about the Yankees-Red Sox rivalry. I'm Charlie Levy here with my partners Kieran and Nikki. Thank you.